Hello, welcome everybody. We're
No.
back. We're ready to go. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oliver just made it back from his big
No.
old big boy
No.
job.
No.
Man, he's so cool. He's
I
making
gotta
so
get
much money. Welcome to The Blur, episode 3. Everyone watching,
Oh my
all of my
god.
moderator and some friends. All of you currently watching. Thank you for being so patient. Um just gonna go over a nice little recap before we get started. So, um,
Oh, are we live?
Yep, apparently Ben's a
Oh,
Have you missed
no,
that?
I'm rehearsing.
something.
I'm just practicing right now.
sorry.
So,
Sorry.
let's see. We last saw our adventuring party taking on a group of goblins that they had no idea why they were being attacked. It appeared that the goblins were being where they were just appearing in the cathedral that they were teleported to at the end of session 1. Things we learned about these goblins is that they all had the same matching wristband with a colorful design that looks very, very much like the colorful design that appeared whenever they would appear in the cathedral. We still don't know where Rex is. Oliver's dog Rex has gone. Well, he was not teleported into the cathedral, and we have no idea where he is. Finally, we found out that Aliana Yinlin, had Danielle's phone the entire time, and we were able to check Danielle's phone as she died. She was killed in our last combat, and she saw a mysterious, almost godlike figure with flip-flops and a wolf in this pseudo afterlife she found herself in. And as she was brought back to life, completing her saving throws on a nat 20 roll to even her out at 1 HP, we found that on her phone a picture of the wedding ring of Oliver's father's wedding ring, which has been missing since they had gone missing, both of his parents. We also found that wedding ring on Allie's body. So we leave our adventurers just at this blood-spattered, corpse-ridden church in the middle of who knows where. And we leave
Truly.
Oliver, I think, looking for his dice, maybe?
No, I have my dice. I need my headphones.
Okay. You sound pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, dude. It's that. Whatever. I don't want to brag. I've got a good device. Whatever.
Connor has a good device. I promise you Oliver does not. Man, he just gone, huh?
Why is my life fucking impossible?
This is going great. I'm so happy we went live right now. This could not have gone any better. And everyone else is on mute, so they're just laughing, and I'm just having to sit in silence and fill time.
Hey,
Are we?
I'm not on
is
mute.
it my turn?
I'm not on mute.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh, I just saw you laughing and chortling, and now Josh is gone. This is incredible.
You're making.
Wait, you know what? I actually.
Y'all go? Yeah, I think I have to.
But yeah,
Whatever.
whatever
We're doing
called.
it live.
We're
Let's go. Let's go.
The Bill O'Reilly has been called. We're doing it live. And I believe that Amelia is in her room as well. So let's get started. The 5 of you are surrounded by dead goblins and one massive dead hobgoblin in the middle of a church. And you have just found out, Oliver, you have just seen your father's wedding ring for the very first time. What are you guys thinking of doing? What do you guys think? What's going on?
Well, at
First
first,
of all-
I want to know how you recognize your father's wedding ring. Like, that sounds outrageous. Does it like a special looking ring, or is it just like the standard like gold band?
Is it etched?
Yeah. I think it was etched. Isn't it etched?
There's nothing
Is it not?
etched. You love your papa.
No, that's a terrible reason. No, it's
Yeah,
gold.
it's up to you.
It's a gold and wood like intertwined ring,
Oh, my. Okay.
and it was special. Yeah, so totally recognized it because it's very unique and it's not weird. So what the hell is this thing doing on Allie? What? Like I got this weird ass picture that showed. What did it show again?
It was the ring.
Like it was just the ring,
Mhm.
and all
apparently
like
it's from
and from
my
the same number, I was told to go to the Perot Museum. I don't want to do that accent.
You're not doing the accent?
She. No.
So where
I'll do
can we
something.
where can we get, it's just like one way out, right? Straight through those doors.
There is just one way out.
Is it the
Or-
doors we came in?
Actually, the only way you didn't come indoors, you were teleported in. The only exit that you have found has been the supports were completely like the balcony crumbled in front of the front door, so you're gonna have to find a back way out.
Hey, anybody still got that damn orb rolling around?
Oh yeah. What about
What
that
the fuck
orb?
does
Oh,
that
it's on
do?
me.
Yeah, what is that? Let's look into that. What do
We
you got going
haven't-
over there?
Should I investigate?
Investigate
I
the
think
orb.
you should.
The
Yeah.
orb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate the orb.
You're casting a spell, or are you just looking at it?
Can she do a check?
She can do an investigate check. I didn't know if she had identify, if she wanted to identify it.
I have a detect
I-
magic
yeah,
spell if
I'll
that helps me.
You have a detect magic spell?
Mm-hmm. If that would help me.
If you want to use it, you could tell that there's something special about this orb.
You know,
Okay.
Michelle, I feel like you should just like give it the once over first.
For
Just
the
to-
duration you can.
So is she holding it and it's fine? Like she's just got the orb.
She's got it. She's
She
just
just
holding
got
it.
the
There's no effect. Actually,
Do
What if we all
Yeah.
touch it?
I'm imagining
Let's
it's
all
like a
touch
like
the
a
orb at the
Fushigi.
same time.
A what?
A
A
Fushigi.
Fushigi.
I don't know. It worked with the
Yeah.
weapons.
one of the things that they like roll around on their hands.
Oh,
Let me.
I'm
Fushigi
imagining,
it.
like-
Come here. I'm good
it was
with my
like
hands.
synchronized.
can I get an
Can I
can I get an investigate check from I guess from all that are here.
No, can I do like an athletics check to Fushigi the orb first?
I'm gonna need a dex. Could I get an acrobatics check to Fushigi the orb?
What?
An acrobatics check to Fushigi the orb.
Okay. Fuck, 18. I don't even know my modifier yet.
18. You effortlessly Fushigi this. You're doing that thing where it looks like it's just staying in midair and your hands are moving around it.
Oh my
What do
God.
you say as you Fushigi this?
Damn, I got one of these things for only 2 easy payments in 1999. It's
What
just
the
like it.
Could I get an investigate check from the team?
I got 18 on mine.
As Oliver Fushigis this, nothing is happening.
Oh.
Damn, it doesn't like the energy.
I got 19.
19.
Yes.
So as you take a look at it, Curtis, something you know that feeling that you had whenever you were casting spells from your spell book and taking a look in your spell book, how it felt like it wasn't just you. There was some other force that was like almost instinctively remembering to do something.
God.
Yes, the divine intervention of God looks at this Fushigi mastery, and you feel
Jesus.
you don't know what it is, but you feel you have a hunch that this is some sort of tool.
Noted.
Kind of like our other tools.
That's true. You all
Um,
do have weapons, and I
I-
don't think anyone has investigated their weapons yet.
I need to find my.
Oh yeah. Can I do a little investigation on my staff?
Do you want to investigate or do you want to arcane check? Do you want to check and check whatever magical properties it has, or you just want to investigate and see based off what you already know? What it
Yeah, I want
has?
to check on the magical properties.
All right, could I get an Arcana check?
Let's see. I got a 13. Yeah, 13.
13. So that doesn't teach you much more about this staff that you don't already know. You know that it has magical properties. You know that the plants growing out of it are still living, and you know that there's some sort of pulsing life within the staff. The staff feels like it has a history.
Sick.
Is
Can we
there?
also,
You go ahead.
at some point, can we unpack how I died trying to
Oh, of
save you guys?
course.
Can we like talk about that a little bit?
Well,
How
are you,
I saved
Yeah.
2 of you and then
Are you okay?
Thank you. Nobody was asking. It's always, what are you doing? And never,
Oh shit, she
hey,
died.
you survived from being killed
Yeah.
directly.
that is true. The
You
last
saw
y'all
God.
remember.
Are you okay?
The last you remember of Danielle was she was being shot directly in the chest twice and flatlining. And now she is up. She's been up for, we ended last session on her abruptly waking up after the being took a look at her and was like, "Who are you?" As if it was expecting somebody else.
And
So
the
she
first
just-
thing we did was look at the orb and Fushigi the orb.
Yeah.
They were like,
So wait,
all right, fuck you, Danielle.
I'm curious. Are there still arrows sticking out of her chest?
Yes.
Oh shit! Hey,
There
you want me
is?
to get those?
Everyone that got shot with an arrow still has
Still
an arrow.
has arrows.
You can't
Did I
just
get
like
shot?
pull it out.
Is
Later
my
you
arm
need to go
super
around and
fucked
collect
up
them.
from that goblin eating it for like 3 turns?
Yes, all of you are pretty fucked up. You all leveled up, so your HP went up the same
I
as
was
your max HP.
unscathed, man.
Yeah, except for Curtis, who was not
I
hit.
stood in one spot and
Just blasted crazy.
yeah, just read
stuff
from a
your
book.
body.
I think the key is to not move.
Yeah, well, if we can like
I didn't
protect you
move.
a little bit, you can just shoot missiles at everyone, and it kills goblins.
That's
Fuck
right.
goblins.
That's right. Danielle hid.
I was literally hiding behind a wall in the
Yeah.
stage.
Snitches get stitches.
And you still got hit.
The healing y'all received from leveling up is enough to make you not look as fucked up as you were before. But the arrows are still there. If Finn, if you would like to retrieve them.
Can I do a perception check to look around the cathedral specifically for an orb-shaped hole?
I would need to investigate instead of perception.
Shit. Okay.
I see you trying to break the system. High wisdom. Look at this guy.
I'm kind of dumb. Fuck. And I rolled a 5 with a -1. So there's my thing.
Man, you ain't really been to church that much. This is one of the first
Damn,
you'd
I should come
unseen.
back here more often, like Mom said.
You know that Jesus himself was a carpenter, but
Can I investigate?
Hey Danielle, did you?
I
see
didn't know
the-
he built benches.
yeah, you can investigate Danielle or Amelia. I know it was called for. The whole group can take a look around the cathedral and see if there's
I
anything.
got a
that-
10.
You find nothing.
Dope.
Somebody napped.
Holy shit!
Yes.
I got a 19 again. I need to start rolling a different way, I guess.
Perfect.
No, no.
You with a very heightened intelligence look around in areas where where you would assume there was like a secret passageway or something about this cathedral that would take this orb as a tool. You find nothing. You find a back door that's just a normal door. There's truly nothing special about this cathedral other than the fact that many goblins were murdered here.
Are the goblin bodies still around?
They're still on the ground dead.
Can we
I
investigate?
can I walk over to one of the bodies and just start like kind of kicking it angrily?
Maybe check what's on it while you're there.
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of kick it around and like mumble to myself.
Can
Yeah,
you give
check
me?
his wallet.
Yeah, could you give me an athletics check, Oliver?
Yeah. 14.
You kick the hobgoblin in the head so hard his head comes off.
Sick.
Nothing.
That's it?
Nothing
I kinda
happens. It's just
I
a
kinda
corpse.
Just say, "Whoa."
You're strong.
Do you look at?
I'm
Do
not
you
used
do you
to-
check the body at all?
Is that investigate?
Just look. He's not moving anywhere. You can just look at his pockets.
Kind of don't give a shit. They're dirty. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want anything to do with them.
All right, well I'll check that out.
Okay, cool.
I want to check him out.
So could I you loot his body? You find on the hobgoblin, you find his double-handed broadsword, which
What?
is massive. You can pick it up to
Okay.
have, but it's very, very heavy. It would you could tell that it would belabor you to hold it. The only other thing you find on this hobgoblin, much like every other goblin, is that striped armband.
Okay.
I
don't. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I feel like we can check the other bodies for sure, but I feel like we should definitely head out this door that was just
I
discovered.
kind of forgot about looting.
Wait.
What?
Can I put on the armband?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You don't know what you're doing right now, Michelle. Like, yeah, what? Yeah,
Nah,
that's
it'll be
metal.
fine.
I support it.
Nah,
I
it'll be good.
support it.
You're not going to check it for
Nah,
magic
cool.
or danger before you put it on? You just think it looks
Nah.
cute?
You should just put it
That's
on.
so punk rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. What's on it? What's on the armband?
It's like a striped, it's like a zigzag stripe, black, white, black, white, black, white pattern.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Put it
Cool.
on.
Yeah, you look dope.
You put them on?
You look dope as hell with him.
No.
Oh, dope.
Or Amelia
That's
does.
it?
Yeah, it matches. You look cool.
Cool. Sweet.
Can I take one?
Definitely. Are you gonna wear it, or are you just gonna have it?
The
Okay.
fuck
I'm gonna wear it.
is this?
You both look pretty cool.
Can I take the orb?
Yes, you can.
I want to take that giant sword. Can I carry it?
You're
I don't
carrying
wanna
the
leave-
axe. You can't carry
I don't
both the
wanna
axe
leave
and the sword.
Can I invest
Choose.
in the sword?
Yes.
Nat 20. What's up with this bitch?
This is a normal sword. There's
Shit.
nothing special about the sword. You take a look at the sword and you go, "Fuck, that's normal." That's all you learned. There's nothing from
No,
that
you
nat
can-
20. You just investigated a sword.
You ever just
Guys,
blow
this
your
is a
load
normal
way
sword.
early?
You just blew his load way too early. Do you want to
What the
investigate your
heck?
axe?
No, can I take the
You're not
sword?
gonna look at the axe. Okay.
Can I pick up? Can I just like gingerly put the sword down and then the axe and pick up the sword and then like stab the hobgoblin body with it?
Absolutely.
Kinda
Can you
like
roll
a-
for attack?
like a tent pole into the ground.
Can you roll
What?
for attack?
Yeah.
Dog. Sorry.
4.
4? Yeah.
Oh my
He's-
god.
He's dead and you miss.
I mean, I have like. Yeah.
His AC is
missed?
still 15. He's got a shield and he's got armor on. You missed.
All right. I threw.
You
the
missed
sword
and
at
you-
the wall.
You
missed
throw
a-
this.
and you stab yourself.
No, he didn't
it
nat
was
one
not
it.
in one.
So yeah.
was
Can I
still like
get
a-
later these arrows that are sticking out of my chest?
Yeah, everyone
I think they look
returns
pretty
the arrows
cool with
to.
the wristband.
What was that?
I said I think they look pretty cool with like the matching armband and everything.
We should have got some merch.
Who's wearing
Where's the gift shop?
who's wearing goblin
Yeah.
merch right now? Is it just Amelia and Danielle?
Yeah.
Can I like?
Yeah.
Y'all are really having
Can
a
I
great
take
time in
the
this cathedral.
arrows out of Danielle?
Yeah. How about
No,
they start
Finn
taking the
Finn has
arrows
already
out?
Finn has already retrieved all of
this.
those arrows.
Oh, okay.
He's
Then
got all the arrows
let's
back in his
open the
coat.
door.
Like
Let's take a little
so
peek at the
Because
door.
let's not forget that he shot a couple of them into her.
Hey,
You
hey.
shot
it's
me.
not-
I'm new at this. All right.
They
okay.
are his arrows.
Does that mean I still have an arrow inside, like in my shoulder?
No, he's taking them out of you.
Okay.
Can I
Fucking better.
check, like another of the what? I want to wait. Did the little guy that was on my arm disintegrate in the blast? She
Yeah.
did like a big.
Yeah, she thunder blasted him, and he like
Yeah.
he hit the wall
Yeah,
and
he
was like
died
splattered
for
like
his
a
brother,
fly.
remember?
Can I go like? Is there anything over there? Does he have anything?
You look, there's truly nothing left. It's like dripping off the wall.
I hated that guy.
These are you can keep checking them if you want to, and if you want me to add more embellishments, but there is nothing special
No.
about these guys.
Yeah.
They
Bounce.
Kinda just
other
felt
than
cool.
this armband, there is nothing special about these guys.
Can I
Let's
take an armband
open the
too?
door.
I'm not gonna put it on though.
You're gonna
I
keep
think
the
I'm gonna
armband. You're
save
just
it.
not gonna put it on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's like a hair tie.
For Rex.
okay,
Yep.
perfect. So Danielle, you said you want to take a look out the door.
Yes, please.
Okay. You take a look out the door, and you are in. Let me think. So this is just a normal street, right? It feels familiar, not to you. It feels not a homey familiar, but it feels like, wait, this is just a street. I know y'all probably expected to be teleported to a magical location, but this just looks very normal. Finn, could I get an investigate check?
Yes. Seven.
7.
Yeah.
You roll it with advantage because you can't put in the chat what you want. You roll it with advantage because you have cityscape is your area of choice, right? That's like your terrain of choice, cityscapes.
Yeah.
So you just get to roll it again and choose the higher of the two.
Am I still at 5? Am I at 5 hit points?
It was 7.
7 again.
No, the next one was worse.
You haven't been here. You could tell by the weather. This is it's very close to where you were at the Perot.
All right. Do I recognize any of the streets at all?
You don't recognize the street names, but when you look into the skyline, you can see a building that looks like the Perot Museum. Are you guys going to leave the building? You're still looking through the door.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave the building?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yes.
Let's bounce.
Take note.
Yeah.
As you leave the building, nothing occurs. It's late at night. It is somewhere, it's about 2 a.m., which you could tell from your phones. The first thing that happens is as you leave the building, Curtis gets a phone call.
Yeah, you got to answer that.
So Curtis, do
I have caller ID?
You do, and you have this number. It's your mother. You also see that there are 3 missed calls from your mom, one for each of the past hour. So you had one at 10, one at 11, one at 1. There's also a voicemail. So do you answer the phone? Do you listen to the voicemail? All of this is from your mother, by the way. The only calls and anything you got were from your mom.
I answer the phone.
Okay. So you hear your mother's panicked voice. She goes, Curtis?
Oh, no.
Curtis, oh my goodness. Where have you been? I've been calling you every moment. You didn't come home. You didn't come home from work. I checked the guest house out back. You weren't there. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Do I need to come get you? Where did something happen to the car?
I don't think so.
Why are you so nonchalant? What's going on? Are you hurt? Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
No, I've been so worried. I know you're an adult. I know that, but you're still here. You still live at our. Gosh, I was so worried. I mean, Dad was
okay?
worried. Dad was worried too. You know, Dad was worried, and I was very nervous, and he was trying to help me out.
What happened?
Can you please?
Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. Dad, can you just please send me a text next time? Let me know. Are you with friends?
Yeah, I was just at church.
You were. Oh, I didn't realize. Wow. This really. I'm sorry. I'm taken aback. I know how hard it's been for you, just at this time, like at this company. You told me about Chance, and you told me about those assholes at work, those bad guys. I'm sorry, but I'm so happy to hear you're okay. I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming home?
I'm with some friends right now. I'll text you when I'm coming home. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I feel great now that I know you're back. And you hear a voice. You hear like a grumble off like away from the speaker. Something like you don't hear many words, but you do hear where do you go to? Is he all right? You all right? Just like really small mumbles of like a disinterested man.
Is it my father?
Could I get? I guess Connor's trying to fix his camera. Could I get a perception check?
11 plus.
I'm fixing it.
13.
It is your father. It is your father.
Okay.
You know he's
What do you say again? Sorry.
All you hear is like disinterested mumbles of is he okay?
Okay.
Where'd he get off to? With a 14 perception, you can tell that it's
13. Yeah.
disinterested is the best word I can use. Not near the same sort of fear that your mother had about your well-being.
Sure.
So she says, "Okay, it's late. I know you have work later, but I'm I can't. I'm so happy you found the Lord. I'm sorry. And friends, I just have a good night.
Okay,
Have a good night, Curtis."
Thank you, Mom. See you later.
She hangs up.
Cute mom.
As you hang up, you see it's around 2 a.m.
We're good, guys. We're good.
Okay, so I just heard you tell your mom that you were at church, and it's 2 a.m. and she didn't seem to make a big fuss about it. So what's up with that?
It's one of these, modern.
Yeah, it could be one of
New
those cool
generation
churches
churches.
with like Kool-Aid and goldfish in it.
Well,
Yeah.
some
Kool-Aid? Do
shit.
you often have Kool-Aid at your churches? Do we need
No,
to...
but at my house I do, and I pray.
So we just had some weird shit happen to us, and it's
Yeah?
2 a.m. on our phones.
Finn,
right
as
now.
you look at your phone and you see that it's 2 a.m., you have a text from Jenny, your boss. It says, got off the phone with the client. He's really upset about the delay on this job. Don't worry about today, though. This is Gunther's problem, and I'll make sure he's the one that solves it. This message came to you around 10 p.m. Could I get an investigation check, Finn?
That would be 12.
12? That's enough. You didn't feel your phone vibrate at 10. And you remember at around 10 you were in the Perot Museum.
All right, so
we're in a different time zone?
Or did we lose 4 hours?
Yeah.
Right? Did I hear that right?
Could I get an investigation check from the team?
18.
15?
13.
18 plus 2 is 20.
20. Okay, with a 20, just based off of your understanding, the amount of time you took making your way into the Perot Museum, plus the amount of time it took to fight and investigate, and all of that adds up to about the amount of time from 10 whenever you were outside the Perot to 2. There's been no jump in time. You're not in a new time zone or anything. It's just the fight took a while. Your discussion with Allie took a while, about 4 hours.
So we just didn't have service, or our phones were out of commission.
Where are we standing right now, by the way?
You're in the back
Right outside.
of the church. You see in the skyline the Perot Museum. As you look at before I tell you more about the skyline, I want to mention that there are other missed calls that each of you received. Amelia, you have a group text with your roommates. You have received a text just one text from one of your roommates that says, "Who'd Amelia go home with tonight?" ? And then like a smirky face. You also have an email from your bank where you took out a loan. You're about to be late for a payment for the medical loans that you took out for your father.
Okay.
The last thing you see is a voicemail that you have had saved on your phone ever since you received it for the first time a couple years ago. It's from your father. You can decide if you want to listen to it now with all of your friends or if you want to listen to that later.
I don't know if I'd consider us friends just yet. This is all kind
Yeah,
of...
I don't really know who these
Just
people are.
4 hours ago.
You know what? Never mind. I'll go for it. Let's
I
listen to
just
it.
know we all like killing goblins, and that's enough in common for me.
Someone shot me, so I feel like we're all pretty close,
So you pull out your phone.
Although apparently nobody cares about my whole life and death situation.
Fine. You're
I
alive.
asked if you're okay.
Y'all
Yeah,
see
and
my
I was like,
face,
yeah, I saw
so,
God. And everyone was like, so this cool orb, am I right? Can I kick a goblin?
So
I
before
can't resist the smooth sphere.
before you listen to your voicemail, I do want to mention that Oliver, you see everyone else with their phones out, and you feel the need to pull out yours. You pull out a Motorola Razr. That's a flip. You have one voicemail, and it says, "We've been trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty," and you just listen to it as everyone else listens to theirs to try and fit in.
Oh shit, that's right. Where's my car?
So, Amelia, what you hear, it's a voicemail from your father. This voicemail came in around the same time he was in the hospital with dementia. This was whenever he was on his way.
He had a phone in the hospital?
Yeah, he just had his cell phone with him.
Okay.
He was
this phone.
This was about it was his way to communicate with you since you were going to school. He wanted to make sure he would communicate with you. Your mother's no longer here, and he needed somebody to be able to reach out to. You were basically his primary contact. As we know, she moved back to Dallas to take care of him. This was coming in around some of the last days of some of his last days in the hospital.
Why are you laughing?
He's really he's laughing at the voicemail. About his extended warranty.
Can I get an hour?
So it's a very confused message from your father. A lot of it is very hard to understand. He didn't normally call you around this time. This is one of the last calls you received from your father. Of the words that you can make out from what he's saying to you, you hear an old, confused, almost determined voice saying, I know that you're confused about all of this, but it wasn't a car wreck. Something happened to her, and I was gonna find out what that was. Keep looking for me. Those were the only real words that you're able to make out, and it's the reason you've saved that message, the reason you haven't deleted that one voicemail, and you keep it saved and close whenever you open your phone as a reminder.
Hey, so what's up with that? What happened to your dad?
Yeah, what?
My dad died of dementia.
You can die from that?
Correct, no.
I thought you just like walked into stuff.
Did he fall?
Oh, sad.
Amelia doesn't have much of a response to that.
Amelia, what happened, bro? I wouldn't think you'd find this funny.
I don't really like talking about it, but my mom died in what I used to believe was a car crash when I was a little kid. And my dad died of dementia when I was 7.
Both of them?
No, just my mom.
Oh, I thought that happened at the same time. I was like, oh my god.
No, my dad died when I was 26, so like a few years ago.
Oh shit. Sorry to hear that.
Well, at least you know what happened to him, I guess. Like, you got the point A and the point B. I don't really know. I still don't really know what happened to mine.
Or are we having like a trauma off?
I kind of understand what you're going through. I'm trying to be empathetic, but I don't talk a lot.
No, you're okay. Thank you. Do you know anything about your parents?
I mean, they went missing a few years ago. It was a plane crash, I guess. But I don't.
How many years ago?
If you don't have the answer, I do.
I can't really remember.
It's on your character sheet.
Out of my mind.
It's on your character sheet in your background.
About March 8th, 2014. Years ago.
It was yesterday was the anniversary. Right. It's March 15th, 2021.
Both of my parents are also dead.
Well, shit, when did they die?
They died like 10 years ago. It was like 2002.
Okay.
On a cruise ship. So I was like a teenager, and they were just down in the Gulf of Mexico, and their ship sank.
Damn.
So I know what you're going through, man.
Yeah. It's
call us Lil Annie in the gang. We're just running a damn orphanage.
Yeah, apparently.
Curtis, could I get?
I hate orphans.
What the hell is going on?
Curtis, could I get a perception
I hate
check?
all the orphans in the whole world.
Curtis, could I get a perception check from you?
What is he perceiving?
I'll let him. 10.
Sadness mostly.
Yeah. First of all, you perceive a lot of sadness from this group that you aren't really relating to with both
my parents.
with both of your parents.
Considering both his parents love him a lot.
Did you not hear them on the voicemail?
Despite whatever might be going on with the family, we know from the voicemail, they are still both alive. So you look away from the group. You sort of look up while everyone is talking. You don't really have the highest charisma, and you don't really get that. You don't have that great of a social skill, so you sort of back away from this conversation. As you look up into the skyline, you see, first of all, the Perot Museum is less than a mile away. You could see the Perot Museum in the skyline. You could see that crazy
we didn't get teleported that far.
Second of all, you work near the Perot Museum. You see Zalarian, but you see many more buildings you have not seen. Dallas, which you have deduced you are still in, is different. You are looking at when you look at the Perot Museum, you know how there were like spiraling rooms and stuff coming off of the top of it. Those are now there without the faded blur as you have known, or as you have come to know it. It's no longer there. They're no longer phasing in and out. It is completely clear, and you can see the entirety of this massive structure. And because of that, you know you're very close. The Perot.
So this shit's kind of weird, y'all. So before we go any farther, could I get all y'all's phone numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 214-799-9091.
Okay, I'm gonna try and call this guy right quick to make sure our phones work.
Mm-hmm. All right, you're gonna call Oliver.
Yeah.
Okay, as you hit call, Oliver's phone rings.
Don't keep me on the line too long. I only got 60 minutes this month.
So
all right, tight, we're good.
Y'all all exchange contact information?
Yeah.
All right. Do you just save them as individual numbers?
It takes me like 10 minutes longer than everyone else. I have to write it down first and then do it key by key.
A man with his
59, yeah.
Nobody wants to add any embellishments to any names or anything. It's just you exchange contact information and names. You all know who each other are.
I think I'm gonna put from church at the end of everybody's name.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you'll have like a group chat called like prayer chain or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do y'all do? What do y'all do now in this new nighttime Dallas?
My car in. Are we standing in like the courtyard of the Perot or something? Or no,
you're a quarter. You're like a quarter mile away.
I say, fuck it. I gotta go get my dog and car. I don't know. I'm walking towards the Perot. Bye.
Okay.
Oliver just.
So what is this big structure? What's that look like? In which direction is it in terms? Or
that structure is the Perot. That structure is the Perot.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm also gonna go to the Perot. I'm kind of worried about his dog, and if his dog's not here, then my cats that are in Fort Worth, kind of worried about him.
Okay.
All right. I guess you go check on the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm down.
So do you all travel together back to the Perot?
Guess we're following. Yeah.
Okay, as you guys travel to the Perot, this does not take that long, so it's not considered a short rest or anything. No one regains any spell slots or health or anything. You just take a walk. I don't know, you're sending memes to each other in your new group chat. Whatever you guys do.
Somebody got a granola bar.
He's not going to be able to see them.
Oh, that's right. You get JPEG file names.
What's a meme?
So you walk up to the Perot Museum. First of all, you see across the street Zalarian with the shattered glass, much like you remembered it. You also see the scorch marks on the ground from the wall of fire that was bolted up whenever you were trying to walk in. Secondly, you take a look at the front door of the Perot, which the bottom of the Perot looks exactly normal. It's up into the top when everything starts sprawling into craziness, almost like a tree of architecture. Right in the front, sitting with his leash on, is Rex, just smiling.
Hey.
He as if he was waiting for you.
Okay, we're good then. All right. Later, guys.
What breed is Rex?
He's a Bernese mountain dog.
So as you sprint towards Rex perks up, his ears perk up, and he runs over to you. He starts jumping.
Come here, boy.
He jumps into your arms. You hold him. Just give him a big old hug.
Just roll around for a little bit.
Could I get a perception check from you, Oliver, as well as from Danielle?
That'll be a 14.
14. You've seen Oliver, or you've seen Rex very, very happy before, and it's the same sort of happiness of just like, it's the same that you get whenever you go to the grocery store and it takes you a little long because you get ice cream on the way home, and he's like, oh my god, where have you been?
That's my boy.
Danielle?
I got a 19.
19. Danielle.
No.
You
Uh-oh.
take
My boy.
You take a look at the eyes of Rex, and his happiness is marred by almost a memory. It's as if this dog has seen something and is trying to communicate it to Oliver.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna get face to face with Rex.
Wait, let him sniff you first.
Well, okay, yeah.
He's a little jumpy with strangers.
I'm gonna let him sniff me, and then I'm gonna kneel down. And I'm gonna get face to face, and I'm gonna be like, Rex, buddy, what's going on? Why? What's up?
Is this bitch talking to my dog?
Rex looks at you, Danielle. Well, for everyone else, he starts barking. He looks at Danielle, and he says,
Is my dog talking back?
He says, well, golly, nobody really talked to me before.
What?
How are you what's going on?
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, he didn't answer my question though.
What did you ask? His toe is tapping. He's still like so excited that Oliver is there. He's still getting pet by Oliver.
I'm just petting.
And he goes, my goodness, I hadn't seen Ollie in what felt like weeks. I just missed him so much.
Poor baby.
Well, I'm okay, I guess. Nothing really happened when I was here.
Marred by a memory?
Well, I saw something, I tell you. There was something I saw. I'm just so, half of my excitement here, I was waiting so I got to tell Ollie about all of my favorite stuff that I saw. I saw a zebra.
A zebra?
I saw a zebra. He was a lot smaller than I thought he would be, because I've seen them in the zoo books that Ollie keeps reading. But man, he just walked over to me. He gave me a little pat on the head, and then
It's National Geographic.
And then he sort of disappeared. By the time I looked back, he wasn't there anymore.
The zebra pet you on the head?
Well, yeah, with his front hands.
His front hand?
Well, what?
Sorry, I shouldn't be.
Who? What the hell?
Hey, why are you riling up my dog so much? He won't calm down.
Okay, so here's the deal. For some reason, I can like talk to your dog. We're like having a little sesh. He's just telling me what's going on.
Oh,
Did you eat some more of those
y'all,
mushrooms
look this.
on the walk
Yeah,
over here?
look
What
at
are you
this
talking
girl.
about?
Like, she's definitely high.
Mr.
There's no way she's talking to this dog right now.
Ollie starts barking, or Rex starts barking very, very loud to all of you and to Danielle. He says, no, I keep trying to talk to him. He doesn't understand me. I try my best. But, I mean, you should let him know about this zebra that I saw. He's a pretty big, I don't know, probably a normal human-sized zebra. He had zebra color. He didn't look a lot like the zebras in the zoo books, but I figured with those stripes, it must have been a zebra.
All right.
Guys, the striped bracelets.
So here's the deal, you guys. So
It's
these,
Hitler.
allow me to translate for the dog, because none of you guys can understand
No,
anything that
what's
I'm
going on?
So he said that he saw a zebra while we were gone that was like a human sized and also had hands, so like not a zebra, just like a striped person. I'm guessing I'm gonna show Rex the little cuff that we have and be
You
like,
have
is
it
this
on?
what it looks like?
Rex sniffs it. And he goes, that smells like the zebra. That smells
said
just
that-
like him.
He said that it's like these like goblin guys. That's really
The armband?
You're talking to my dog right now.
Okay, we
All right,
literally
all right, if
killed
you-
goblins in a church that we did not walk into, so I feel like this is not.
Okay,
Wait.
okay. Well, if that's
Alright,
the
that's
case, then
fair.
why don't you
Okay,
ask
well-
him which way the goblin went?
Okay, Rex.
What?
Did you see the goblin go anywhere? Do you know where it went?
No, he patted me on the head. I closed my little eyes like when I do, and he pets me. And when I opened, he was gone.
This is the best
Okay.
guy.
I didn't
Thank
see
you so much,
nothing.
baby.
Wait. Can they?
Oh.
Can do they understand you?
They understand me.
So you could tell Ollie what I want to tell him.
What's
Yeah.
he saying to
I can
you?
do that.
Can you tell Ollie I love him?
Ollie.
I think
Ollie, Rex wants you to know how much he loves you.
Oh my god!
he's just my favorite person.
I just lean down and start kissing him on the head.
He
Oh.
said he's your favorite. He said that you're his favorite person.
You're my favorite dog. You always have been.
All right,
It's
so if
no
that's all
competition.
we're learning about the talking dog, can we like figure out what's actually going on above us right now?
Not give a
I have
shit,
so
bro.
many more
Tired of
questions.
this dog thing? You're tired of the fact that I can
I have so
communicate with
many
animals?
Allegedly, allegedly.
I
Of
don't know if
course,
you
the
guys-
dog says he loves him. It's his
Okay, so
dog.
here's the deal. In the past 4 hours, I have been killed, seen God, resurrected, and can now talk to dogs, and nobody gives a fuck.
This all sounds a bit
You were there.
unrealistic.
You were there.
Yeah, I saw the
think you
goblins and
Just
everything, but that's about
the
it.
wall and you shot goblins.
Can I?
Yeah, but
I do hate goblins.
So as you are arguing, which apparently this party's favorite thing to do is argue. As y'all are arguing, you hear like a wind kind of a thing, like a howl. You know how like in like the Grimm's Brothers fairy tales, there's always a howling wind in the forest or whatever. You hear a howling wind behind you. The team takes a look. And you take a look at the rest of Dallas. The Perot Museum is not the only building that looks different. For every normal, everyday human building, you see just an overwhelming amount of magical looking ones. These buildings have properties that you before this could not explain with your words because you'd have no way of creatively making one up, much like a dungeon master trying his best to explain what you're seeing. So for every architectural Zalarian integrated systems that looks like a skyscraper, you also have almost a hobbit hut or an old tavern.
Are they all like different sizes and shapes and? Okay.
It
It's not
looks
all,
like
one
Dallas. It looks like Dallas, Texas has been fused together with a fantasy world. That is the best way I can explain it. If you were to walk outside of a tavern, you know that the Lord of the Rings when they go to that bar, the first one, and it's like all old timey kind of stuff. Every skyscraper has not a counterpart. It's not like they're paired, but for every skyscraper in Dallas normal base building, there is a fantasy-esque building.
Can we see any other people?
It's 3 a.m. at this point. You are all
Shit.
nobody's awake yet.
All right.
Guys,
I
listen, I'm from
propose-
Fort Worth, so I have never really been to Dallas. But if I had known that Dallas was this cool, I would have lived here ages ago.
No, there's some weird shit going on. I know Dallas pretty well. I say, how far is the Perot now? We're back at the Perot now,
You're right.
right?
You're right in front of the Perot.
Should we?
Could I get from the team? Could I get a raw Constitution check?
Yikes.
Just a regular Constitution. You roll.
Did we get healed all the way up to? Max, or
No,
was
you
it-
have not, and that's what I'm about to let you know from this Constitution check.
Wait, what are you asking exactly?
Just
got-
roll D20, add Constitution modifier.
19.
I
18, 15.
You are all
19.
you are all pretty in touch with your bodies. You are exhausted. Coming from Dungeon Master rules, been something that y'all have not learned about the rules of D&D. If you go a whole day without sleeping, you will get levels of exhaustion that greatly decrease your ability to complete any tasks. So,
like Stardew Valley, we're just gonna pass out and then
you're not going to pass out, but just as you do things, like a huge disadvantage to everything that you check or try and complete. You are all very, very tired.
Y'all want to build a tent fort inside the Perot?
Well, do you think we could all fit in this truck?
I got my car.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
only
we
a 2-door.
Don't I live nearby?
I'm trying to go take a nap.
I would, if anybody wants to come see my cats, I would enjoy going back to Fort Worth.
Fuck Fort Worth.
Okay.
That's an hour. That's an hour
I
drive.
live in McKinney. That's the
You
opposite
think there are
way.
any Ubers around?
I'll go check on some cats. I got nothing else to do.
If you remember, you are also walking distance from the speakeasy.
Who's at the speaker?
Could we sleep there?
Kyle.
I don't know. If you want to sleep there, you probably could.
Where's
I don't
Yeah,
think
where
there's
is-
Kyle?
anything
Where's
there
Kyle?
we can sleep on though. And I don't think I live that far, right?
You also live in like suburban Dallas, so you don't live too far.
We could get there. Be
Yeah,
like
it's
10
all
minutes.
what?
Yeah. All right. I could crash at your place for the night.
Okay.
I kind of.
Please.
And
So
we're using Ollie's car, right?
everyone's
Is there
car
room for all
is
of us
still
to
there.
sleep?
Nobody's car has been affected.
Okay.
Oh, I have my own car. I have my own little Toyota.
You do, yes.
She's still smashed.
No,
Okay.
she sobered up in the fight.
Oh, that's right. You came back to life. I forgot.
I
My
would.
mother did
yeah.
rent me a car. Could I go check on it?
You don't have your Toyota Corolla. That's Allie's Toyota Corolla.
Okay, well, it's a Corolla that I drove here in.
You didn't drive in it. You didn't drive in
Okay,
it.
but can I steal her car?
I would need a. Could I get an intelligence check to hotwire the car?
What kind of skills this
What
She's
the-
yoga teacher
doesn't it-
has?
We looted her body. Does she not have keys anywhere?
Let me think. So
I mean, I can hotwire it, maybe.
you would have to hotwire it because there were no keys on her.
We can all try.
There were no keys
I mean,
on her.
I'm just gonna take my bike.
Why don't you just hop in?
I rolled a 19.
You are able to start Allie's car.
Oh my god.
You will have to make that check every time you attempt to drive this car, though.
Dude,
Does
what's
anybody
inside the
know-
car?
Oh yeah, can we check Allie's car and just like see what's going on? Like if there are anything magical
Check, open the trunk.
hanging out?
That's
Any
where all
dead
the
bodies,
secrets
anything?
are.
Could I get an investigation check on the car? Just from everyone that wants to take a look at the car.
17.
I
16,
got an
plus-
investigation. 17.
18, 8.
17.
First of
20.
all, nat 20.
Yeah.
So, with your nat 20, how can I explain this? You find documents scattered throughout the back seat and the trunk of the car, all of which are attached to a person that is not Allie or Aliana.
That is not attached.
They are not
Like-
addressed to her. With your
Oh.
nat 20 and your investigation and your deduction, you can tell Allie stole this car. Or Aliana stole this car.
Whose car?
Mhm.
Who's the person?
The notes are all addressed to Jose Perez.
You should get this
Has
car back
there is
to
a
Jose.
license plate on the back in Massachusetts.
Okay,
Oh,
I
oh.
think I would like to not hotwire this car because if I get pulled over, I'm kind of fucked. So
You're
So-
a kid.
You turn you.
I thought we were about to go to Massachusetts.
Could I get another intelligence check to turn off or to stop the car without the key? What did you
No
get?
way.
so I got a nat 1.
Whoa. She floored.
In an attempt to stop the car, you shock yourself for 2 points of
Oh
damage.
my!
Oh.
Bro.
Bro, you could have just left it running.
Someone in my chat just says at least they haven't tried to suck the car's dick.
Wait.
I put my dick in the muffin. What do I roll?
Unless.
So are y'all all attempting to go stay at Amelia's? Is that what I'm trying to hear?
Apparently.
I kind of want to go to my own house.
I mean,
No offense.
I'll go with Amelia.
I gotta check out my car first.
Okay.
No.
So
Amelia,
Coming with
I'm
me?
in. Yeah.
Yeah, Amelia,
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
So
'cause
Curtis-
I apparently can't get back to Fort Worth.
Curtis,
This is a
you
nice
take a
situation.
look. Curtis, you take a
I
look
need to
at
go
your
get
car.
Rex's food. I don't know.
I wouldn't. If you want to, I guess. I hadn't thought
don't
about it
know.
yet.
I kind of want to go do some shit. I don't.
Okay, you can go back to your place if you want to. That's 100% okay.
I want to sleep in my own damn bed.
Curtis, you go to your car in the parking lot or the parking garage for Solarian Integrated Systems or Solutions. It changes every time. So it's just been parked there ever since you worked. No one has fiddled with it. It doesn't appear anyone even knew that your car was there.
And we still don't see anybody.
No, it's far too late in Dallas. You see some cars driving
Right.
down the street. Just every once in a while, you see cars driving down the street. You don't see anyone walking.
Dallas.
It's 3 a.m. on a weekday. Are there a lot of people on the street at 3 a.m. on a weekday in Dallas?
The Plano, dude.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's kind of one of the bigger cities.
Yeah,
in the
kinda.
country.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to give you this information now, but now that Maddie's back,
Ben, some people.
Curtis, as you're walking to your car, you walk past a couple of first human, regular, normal people. They look a little drunk from the night, just stumbling across the sidewalk looking for their car. You also walk past a short figure with braided long red hair, also stumbling almost directly behind them.
Okay.
And he takes a look at you. He's behind both of them. He takes a look at you and he points. And he looks directly at you. He says, you. Didn't I see you at Chew?
What?
Two?
At
Chew what?
Chew.
That's
Oh,
my
the
speakeasy.
bar.
That's not your speakeasy. That's the bar and grill next to your speakeasy.
Oh.
Okay, well, same thing.
What are you
Um,
talking about?
Could I get a perception check from you, Curtis?
Yeah. What is it? 9. 11.
The drunk people in front of him are still stumbling, and they seem to be ignoring the situation. And he looks at you and he says, you! I'm talking to you! Didn't I see you at Chew?
Where at?
Chew! Could I get another perception check?
Oh, okay. That's 17.
17. Either the people in front of you are being willfully ignorant or they cannot hear this small man.
How small are we talking? Whatever. That's Josh's question.
Yeah, you're not here.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm getting the idea that these people just don't know that this guy even exists because they can't know he exists. They don't have the ability to know that he exists, right?
If you want to talk to them and find out, I'm not going to tell you what you don't learn.
I want to ask
Get
the
creative.
people if they know if they see this guy.
So these two, it's like a couple stumbling down the street, and they, you like stop them. The girl is like there's a girl asleep on his arm. He's trying to like walk her, but he's also having a lot of trouble. What do you say to them?
Do you see that man with the red hair?
What are you talking about?
Okay, thanks.
They walk right by.
Thanks.
So the dwarf the dwarven man, the short dwarven man, he comes up to you and he pushes you, okay? He walks up to you and pushes you and he says, I told you to stop talking shit at you!
Alright, can I... Hold on a sec.
What are you gonna do to this man?
You're gonna fuck this guy up, dude.
He's looking through his character sheet like he's looking to see how many spell slots he has left. And it scares me.
I might let you do.
What are you gonna do to this dude?
Josh, do something. Do it, dude.
I wanna use the spell Disguise Self.
Okay. What do you want to disguise yourself as?
This dwarf I'm talking to.
You're gonna turn into him?
Yeah, can I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so you cast Disguise Self. If I am correct, that's your last spell slot. So way to use your last spell slot. He is just in utter shock as he looks in his own eyes. You just he's a little drunk because he's a dwarf. He's real small.
Okay.
He's a dwarf. Were you about to say because he's a dwarf?
That's what they do.
As in a fantasy dwarf. Thank you. And he looks just white as a sheet. He goes, I definitely didn't see you at you.
Oh, I can respond. Oh.
Yeah.
Can I just repeat what he said back to me? What he said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna mimic him. I'm gonna point at him and yell, "Oi! I told you to stop talking shit!"
I was... Who are... You were... What? And he looks around, and then he turns around and runs in the opposite direction. Just books it away from you.
And I can run after him, correct?
Yeah, you can. So you start running after him? What are you doing while you're running after him?
I want to corner him.
You want to corner him? This dwarf runs in an alleyway between the parking garage of Zalarian and the wooden hut kind of right next to it, and he's backed into a corner, Skid Row style. He's like on a chain link fence, and as he makes it to the fence, he starts trying to climb up it, but his big dwarven feet can't get in between the links, and he jumps and he falls flat on his back as he looks up at you, shaking with the fear of God. What are you?
I just want to know what you wanted from me.
The dwarf looks at you and he puts his hand in his pocket, in his around his waist, and he pulls out a dagger. And he's could I get an investigation check?
$14.
He's not going to use this to attack you.
Okay.
He looks at this dagger and he looks and he says, I knew it was my time. I'm not gonna let them take me! And he stabs himself in the throat and collapses dead.
Stop it.
Oh my god.
So how far away is Connor from us right now?
You guys ever do a prank that goes too far?
You literally drove him to
I think that might be a little worse than too far.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
So you come back to the party as this dwarf.
Can I want to take that dagger.
Oh, you
Am
totally.
I like where am I, Ben? Am I like in
There's
my car?
something about that dagger.
You can take the dagger. All the rest of the party is close enough to hear this.
Could
Jesus
I
Christ,
investigate
dude.
this dagger?
Yes.
Mm,
You don't have to roll for it. It's a normal dagger. It's just there's nothing
okay.
special about it.
Cool. Never mind then. Fuck this dagger. I'm gonna throw it back onto his dead body. Maybe kick him a few times.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You come back from the parking garage of Zolarian. Everyone is trying to find out how they're getting to Amelia's place.
Yo, what the fuck is this thing? Who the fuck are you?
What is going on? I heard a lot of screaming down there.
It's a long story.
Wait, is he still a dwarf?
Yeah, he's still a dwarf.
Yeah. Where the fuck's Curtis?
Who are you?
Guys, it's me, Curtis. Look, it's a long story. But long story short, I like hooers, okay?
All right, where'd you get the dagger, man? Why
He
is
threw it
all
away.
bloody?
No,
He doesn't-
I don't.
He doesn't have
my
the dagger.
bad, my bad.
What are you guys doing?
Wait, so we're going to just like take this guy for his word that he is Curtis and
You
Are
can.
you?
Yeah,
you
this
you
guy
can
kinda
stop.
sucks, man.
animals or have seen
Guys,
about-
you're
I just-
goblins,
I'm just trying to get-
you know.
You can stop
You
concentration and
charge
become
forward.
Curtis again. Your concentration starts
That
and
is
stops
true.
whenever.
That is true. I don't know. I kind of want to see if I can convince everybody that I'm Curtis.
Alright, if you're Curtis, let's see that little didn't you take something from the
The orb.
yeah.
Talking about the spell book, I'll whip it out.
He whips out the spell book.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Man, you're crazy. I just heard you made that guy kill himself.
No. That was something else. He is no problem.
So, okay. We're gonna move on. How does everyone get to Amelia's place?
I'm gonna take the bike.
Those that are going to Amelia's. Is everyone going to? Who is going to Amelia's?
I'm definitely going to Amelia. She invited me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure. You got pizza at Amelia's?
I don't know that I want to spend the night in the same house as this fucking murderer.
Yeah, it's a little sketch.
Oliver, are you going to Amelia's?
I mean, we technically kind of murdered.
I didn't murder anyone. I was murdered.
Is there like a PetSmart on the way?
On the way to Amelia's? Yeah.
It's 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. though.
That's okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean that's okay?
I'm gonna go to Amelia's, but I'm gonna stop at the PetSmart first.
Okay. Everyone piles into whatever vehicle they're going in. Danielle and Amelia are going in their car. Rex and Oliver are going in his car. Curtis is taking his car, and Finn is taking his bike. Before y'all make it to Amelia's, Oliver, you stop at PetSmart.
Yeah. So I walk up to it. I'm like, shit, it's closed. And can I take my axe out and smash the fucking door?
Yeah, you can. You do.
Morality's being tested.
Word. Okay. I'm like, all right, Rex, we gotta hurry up and get you some grub before all this crazy shit keeps going down.
As you smash the window, the alarms start going off for the building.
Yeah, for sure. So I run in, and I know the aisle it's in because it's the only thing I ever buy at PetSmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And can I go like grab the food? Do you want me to like perception check or something?
Could you give me an acrobatics check to get to the aisle quickly?
Yeah.
Can I
Oh my god.
Can I bounce while this is happening?
No.
Like, not be in front of the.
No, you're driving to Amelia's anyway. It's not like y'all are in a caravan. He just took a detour.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh my fucking.
You rolled a nat 1?
Yeah, dude.
You trip on your way to the aisle. Collapse on the floor. Big Rex is looking at you just like if
I
Danielle
yell at him, I'm like, Rex, go find the food for us.
Rex starts running. Rex just like gallops to the food aisle and he comes with a big old bag of food, like his choice. He runs over to help you up.
And I'm like still trying to get off the fucking glass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, let's get in the car before the cops show up.
Yeah, you take like 1 slashing damage to the glass for the glass on your like arms. Okay, So y'all all make it to Amelia's. Oliver with more injuries than normal, and you all pull up. Amelia, if you would like to, I guess what are the arrangements? Are they going to be sleeping well? Are they going to be all right?
Yeah. So I have 2 couches, and then some sleeping bags and a what are they called? An air mattress.
Dibs on the couch.
I'll sleep in the
I
bathtub.
have an empty spot for you on my bed if you want.
Oh, hey, yeah, I'll hit that up. What's up?
All right, cool.
I
do
whisper
you
to
happen to
Amelia,
have-
hey, does
do you
your
happen to have
bathroom
any,
lock
like-
from the outside?
Does your bathroom lock from the outside? As everyone's settling down for a night's sleep, I'm just gonna let y'all take your long rest here. Everyone settles down, takes a sleep. All of you have, well, none of you actually have dreams, except for one of you. You don't, as you know, whenever you're having dreams, you don't exactly know when they start. But the first thing that you remember in this dream, Curtis, is you are in your front yard, your driveway as a kid. You're younger. You have longer hair. You're having to brush it out of your face. And you're holding a basketball. You're looking forward. You're standing on the free throw line. And your father is standing right next to the basketball goal. So he says to you, now, kiddo, it's just a mental thing. All you got to do, it's 10 feet. You're 10 feet from the basket. Just take a shot. You get good at this, you'll be better than all of those other kids. I know it. You just put your mind to this and you will be the best. So just take a shot. Could I get an athletics check from Curtis? And this is going to be raw, no modifiers. Just roll a d20.
Oh, okay. So 8.
8. You take a shot and it bounces off the rim, goes flying into the front yard. Your dad, a little disheveled, goes, "It's fine. It's fine. You don't make them all. Even the pros shoot 90%. And if it was, just get that goddamn hair out of your face." He goes and he picks up the basketball and he throws it back to you. And he goes, "Shoot it again." Could I get another athletics check?
14.
14. This one banks off the backboard and then hits the rim and shoots off to the side again. Your dad sighs. "Kiddo, you've been playing this game. You've been playing this game for years. It's a 10-foot shot. Am I in your head?"
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He goes and he picks up the ball and he throws it back to you a little harder this time. Take the shot. 15. This one goes in. He goes, "I told you.
Do you love me now?
I told you could do this, kid." You try to respond as you just did. In this dream, you cannot. All you can do is observe. He throws it back to you. Shoot again. This time, there's a little anger in his voice. I need you to roll it with disadvantage due to fear from your father. So roll twice, take the lower of the 2.
16. Okay, 15.
15. This one misses. Completely misses the backboard, wide out, hits the top of the roof, and as it rolls down, your dad grabs it. And this one hurts him. He takes a look at you. He says, "Just get the fucking hair out of your eyes and take this shot. It's just a free throw, kiddo. It's not hard." He throws it to you, and this one hurts you as you grab it. I'm gonna need you to roll it with disadvantage again.
6. 4.
As you throw this, it goes straight towards your dad's head. He ducks out the way and grabs it. He goes, "It's all that fucking music you're playing. I don't want my kid growing up being a fucking fairy. Go inside." He throws it at you. As you catch the ball, You look at your hands, and they are no longer human hands. Your hands are green with sharp black fingernails. And your dad, as he has just said, get inside. As you start walking in, he says, "It's not hard, kiddo. Just go into a rage." Could I get a just a flat D20 regular check?
13.
You try as hard as you can, and you can't go into a rage. And your dad, again, it's all those fucking books. Get out of your head and get angry. Go into a rage. Can you roll again?
3.
3.
Yes.
You try to go into a rage. It's almost like you're pushing and striving to get there. And you're looking down, and as you look up,
It's a bed or something.
your father is no longer your father. A massive 10-foot muscular orc has his fists in the air, screaming at you, "Go into a rage!" And as his fists hit the ground, you shoot and wake up and scream. I need Constitution saves from everyone else in the party.
Oh my god.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Fuck you.
Yep.
The amount of times I've rolled and I've never gotten a 20.
13.
13?
Nat 20.
Nat 20? Okay.
5.
5. And I don't need one from Curtis, because Curtis, you're awake. Finn, you and Danielle both hear the jolt awake fear and scream from Curtis. It's around 10 a.m. And you're both awake.
Yo, what the fuck? What was that?
You good, man? Does this have to do with the fact that you pushed a guy to suicide last night?
I don't know. Could have something to do with that guy, killing himself in front of me. But hey, what are you guys up to?
Well, I was trying to be asleep with Amelia, but you kind of ruined that one.
All right, well, I might go back to bed. What time is it?
It's like 10.
A.M. Okay.
Can I get an intelligence? Can I get an intelligence roll from Curtis?
I was gonna say it's a little bit
19.
too late.
Yeah, 19. You're late for work.
I'm gonna walk that way.
You're gonna walk?
Does he have a car?
He
You
has a
have your car?
Do you want me to drive you
To my car.
to work?
I can,
You drove here, right?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm not drunk. I promise. I'm good.
At this
Done
point, all of the hubbub has woken up. Rex, Oliver, Amelia, Danielle, everyone is awake. At the same
Wait,
time,
did I go to work?
one of Amelia's roommates walks into the room, like into the living room where most of y'all are sleeping. She's on the other side of the house. Amelia and Finn, you were sleeping together in the other house, or the other side of the house. She walks in, she sees Rex just like looking at her with a big old waggly tail. She says, "Okay, when I asked who you went home with, I didn't think you'd bring them with you." Amelia?
Oh, I should have texted you. I'm sorry. A lot happened last night.
Could I get a perception check from Oliver?
$9.
A 9?
Yeah.
As you get up, you trip over the massive war axe on the ground.
Oh my.
Like you don't trip and fall.
Perception check?
You don't trip and fall, but you perceive that it's there. Your foot hits it. The massive war axe in the middle of this living room.
Okay, can I do like sleight of hand to try to like push my sleeping bag over it, realizing that this is a weird thing to have?
Yes, but I want you to know that from where her roommate is standing, she very obviously would have seen it. And she's not reacting.
Hey, Charlie. Yeah, sorry. I should have texted you. I have a few people over. We had like a huge
A few people?
We kind of all just got really drunk.
I've been to your bar. It's only that dude with the darts. Like, where do you meet all these people?
It was afterwards, after I closed up.
Okay, just
Cut.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have texted you.
Make sure
we
you
kind of just like had a whole I just kind of like went to this like cosplaying event. So that's why he has like a huge axe.
I'd say
and stuff.
Just, you know, I know you're going through some shit. I know it's hard for you paying off for your dad. Just make sure that this is all cleaned up by the time
I got you.
I come back from school.
Yeah,
okay?
For sure.
Charlie
Yeah,
leaves.
I mean, it's a pretty nice axe though. It's real, like it's metal and wood, but it's like definitely not magic.
What?
By the way.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking? Did you say axe?
No, I meant like the spray.
Like
you smell really nice right now.
Amelia, just get your weird friends out of here by the time I leave.
Okay, we'll do. I'm sorry.
I know that this was. I'm so sorry.
Hey guys. Just it's fine. It's cool. Cool.
I'm not as weird as them. Just for the record. Just.
Hey, she definitely is.
Yeah, no.
Danielle,
okay.
you're using your staff as like a walking stick at this point.
Sick.
And Charlie looks at you and says, "What are you going for? Like a fist bump? Is that how you?" She bumps your fist that's holding the staff and walks out the door.
Bye, Charlie. Have a good day at school.
Okay, so she definitely could not see this thing, the staff.
Could I get a perception check, Danielle?
That is a 15.
She definitely couldn't see it.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
To see if she smelled my magic axe?
Sure.
14.
She didn't see your axe or smell it.
Okay. So
Is Finn around me?
what's going on?
Finn, yeah, you and Finn have both walked out of your bedroom.
Where were you guys?
Oh, hell yeah.
What's up?
Listen,
What's up?
you guys just be safe.
No, it's
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right.
You
We
say
got
no
it.
to being safe. All right, I'm not your
you don't
mom.
need to worry about it.
Okay.
So I guess Curtis, are you going to work? I've been trying to pick up on what was last said.
Together as a group, TBH, man. Just in case something like that happens again.
Also, after the long rest, what happened to our stats, DM?
I'm just going to say health all the way up, spell slots refilled. You don't have enough HP to have to worry about how much came up. HP all the way up, spell slots refilled.
Yeah. Sick. Okay.
So I think I'm a little late for work, so I gotta.
Yes,
I
your
gotta
phone
bounce.
buzzes and you have a text from Jenny. It says, I told you not to worry about it, but I'd sort of like you to be at your job that you work for, kiddo.
Yeah, my bad. I'll head on over there.
Okay.
I don't work, but I am concerned about my cats that are currently just like in my apartment in Fort Worth. So would somebody be willing to give me a ride? I can pay you for gas or like
Sure.
Curtis, you're going to take her instead of going to work?
I can.
I think we should stick together, man. I don't know why we're all splitting up.
Because
I mean we've got each other's numbers. We're in the church group message, right?
Yeah.
You are in the prayer chamber.
Yeah, the church group me. That's called prayer circle.
Whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it. I was just making a callback to another actual place.
Except I just keep getting a bunch of texts that say sign up here for free to receive. files.
I mean, if like I would love it if like we all went as a group. I'd love to like show you guys my new apartment. You can meet my cat and stuff. Apparently, this is like a like if you guys want to be friends, I'm back in town. Like I'm just not back in town, so like meeting people would be cool. But also, this was a really weird experience, and I would kind of like to like just you know be home for a second.
Yeah, I kind of want to go off to my house as well.
I just need to make sure my apartment's cleaned up before my roommates get back.
Yeah, I can help you
And-
clean your apartment.
Okay, for sure.
I want to call and check on some family to see if they're, you know, alive.
Oh my God, we get it. You have family.
I just want to find out what
Okay,
everyone
you
wants to
wanna
do
go
first.
rub it in,
I want to
man.
find out what everyone wants to do first. I know a lot of Amelia wants to clean her place. Danielle wants to go back to her place to make sure everything's okay. Oliver wants to go back to his place to make sure everything's okay. Finn wants to call family. Curtis, what's your MO here?
You know what? I'm gonna do a 180 and pretend nothing has happened and just go to work.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start with Finn. Who do you want to call?
Go.
I want to call my my youngest sibling.
Your youngest sibling. Their name?
Start at the bottom, work your way up.
I'm sorry,
Their name?
Ashley.
Ashley. Okay. So you call her. It takes a couple rings. Ashley picks up the phone and it's like, "Hey Finn, what's going on? You hardly call me when I'm at school. I had to run out of the library."
Yeah, I was actually calling to check and see if you're okay. Like, there's been some weird shit going around around here. Wanted to see what was up. See if you were safe.
She's like, What do you mean weird shit?" And then you hear the librarian go, "Hey! None of that here."
He
goes-
yells, "Hey!"
He goes, "This is a library. Keep it quiet and keep it clean." She goes, "I heard you had some weird stuff. What weird stuff?"
It's kind of a long story. But you know, like, have you heard from the rest of the family recently?
I mean, I stayed there at night with, all the other rest of the family. No, it's just a quiet night. I took care of the chickens. I made sure I got all the eggs and went back to sleep. We had pork chops for dinner. It was pretty nice. You kind of missed out there, but nothing weird. Dad reacted a little poorly to the pork chops. If that's what you mean, weird shit. You hear the librarian and he goes, "One more warning." She goes, "Fine." Yeah, so that's all I could really think of.
Okay. Well, I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Just making sure everything's all right. All right. You take it easy. Love you, kid.
Love you too, Finn.
Cute.
Oliver, you're heading back to McKinney.
Yeah, and I just keep reaching over and petting Rex and talking to him. Now that can he understand English?
Can I
Oh
talk to
my
Rex before
God.
they leave?
You can talk to Rex before they leave. I don't know, Oliver. Is she allowed to talk to Rex before she leaves?
I'm pretty jealous that she's having this really intimate relationship with my best friend, and I just met this girl a day ago.
Okay.
So I think I kind of just got some stuff to say to him first. I don't know. No, you can talk.
No, it's
to him.
okay. No, I don't want to.
You can yell at him as we're walking out the door.
Okay, I'll just yell "Bye, Rex. I'll see you soon. Hopefully." Sorry, your dad's a weirdo and hates me.
Ask him for things for clues. Talk to my dog. Do it. He's his own person now.
Rex
got a
looks at
conscience.
you and he says, "Bye, nice lady." Man, and he looks up at Oliver and he says, "I know you can't hear me, but she's real nice."
I love Rex.
Oh, that's cute.
Me too. Can we leave now?
When you say "me too," Rex just gets a little pep in his step and he just starts hopping around. He loves me too. He's so happy.
My God. He's the best boy.
So you start heading back.
Yeah.
As you drive through Dallas onto 75 on your way out to McKinney.
I kind of want to see what's up as I'm going through this highway.
The merging of almost a fantasy and regular world does not stop at Dallas. It goes on through the suburbs. It goes through retail locations. For every Chick-fil-A, there's a tavern, you know?
Ye old chicken leg.
Yeah, something like that. So this also, as you drive, now that the light is out, you see short redheaded bearded men and women that look much like what Curtis looked like last night. You see
The suicide victim.
Holy shit, is that Curtis?
you see very daintily walking around, very pristine, long straight haired people, humanoid type people with pointy ears. At one point you see a horse with like a small jockey on it. From what you could think, you were driving a little too fast to be able to see what that was, but you also see normal everyday people as they walk down the street.
Dude. Okay. I mean, am I like okay? All right. Can I like interact with?
You're driving at the time.
Right.
If you want to yell at one on you before you get on the highway or something, you totally can.
If I can I like pull up to a light and see like a couple of the pointy people?
The pointy people?
And just yell, "Hey, where the hell are y'all from?"
So they look at you. Let me pull something up. I'm sorry. I have to make sure I get the right wording for this. Because this is lore and I need to make sure it still works.
Lore.
He looks, this group of three
They look
pointy-eared
directly at my
individuals.
1969 Mach 1 Mustang. And
They take a look at you,
normal.
and can I get a perception check from you?
Yeah. Okay. I should just know this by heart. 19.
So from your perception, they look at you, and they see you not for the first time. They've known there have been people there sometimes, but those people haven't spoken back before. They look at you, and one of them is two are surprised, and one of them, like the younger of the three, looks at you and says, "Why, we come from the Middle Great Island, of course, much like you."
You're in the goddamn Great Plains. What are you talking about? Where's this island at?
The light turns green, and you start having a horn honking behind you. As you leave with your 19 perception, the tallest of the three, sees your axe in the passenger seat belted in to make sure it's A-okay right next to Rex.
That's a good axe.
And just a glint of realization in his eyes, like he's seen it before, as you drive away. So, Danielle, you want to get back to your place. At this point, I guess Amelia's taking you. I'm not going to push that on Amelia. How are you planning on getting back?
Amelia and I were going to clean up the apartment and then head to Fort Worth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I can definitely help with that.
Cool.
all right, so y'all all start cleaning up.
Better.
Y'all start cleaning up the whole place. Your other roommate has been asleep this entire time. There's you have I have to ask a question
To me?
to you and Finn. What's the state?
Uh-huh.
What's the state of your bedroom? And this, you know what I'm trying to ask. What happened last night?
Should we plug our ears?
A gentleman never tells.
When you
A lady never tells.
when you go to clean up your bedroom, what are you doing?
Oh,
Are you
oh,
washing the
fuck,
sheets,
oh.
or are you just remaking the bed?
I think we're probably unmaking the bed again, and then we might make it after that.
Okay. So,
Oh, Finn.
I'm like right
Danielle,
here.
Sleep
Danielle,
talk
you're in the
there.
living room, like rolling up sleeping bags and deflating air mattresses. Could I get? No, your flat perception actually hears it. You hear all of what's going on in the bedroom.
Hey, I mean, whatever. I'm sex positive.
You get a buzz on your phone. It's another FaceTime request from Josh.
I'll answer it. Wait, I blocked him.
Oh shit, you did. Sorry. This one's from Chad, another one of your lovers on the road.
Chandler.
Chad.
You just made up a new guy.
Yeah.
No, Chandler is a real person.
She's had a
Okay.
lot of lovers on
Oh
the road.
no, not Chadler.
Chadler.
Yeah,
God.
I'll answer Chandler.
Chandler, he has his phone out and it's a little close. Like, this is about what you're seeing from Chandler in this. Let me see, I gotta get this. He goes, Danielle, my sweet, is it thee?
Yeah, what's up?
I haven't spoken. We haven't spoken in a while. It warms my heart to see thee. And he's like, could I get a perception check?
Does he keep licking his lips though?
17.
He's looking behind the camera for most of this as if this is written and rehearsed.
Yeah, I love how he's like looking off the side.
Sick. What's up, Chandler? Where are you right now? What's going on?
I'm still in Oregon, my dear. Still there. When do you find yourself in Oregon again?
Probably won't. I go with the flow. You know this about me. I go with the flow. I don't like schedules. I'm just doing my own thing, and you can't tie me down. You have way too many expectations for our relationship, I think. And if you're gonna keep going along with this, and if you're gonna keep like trying to get me back, then I'm gonna just have to like block your number. Play it cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah, play cool,
Keep
man.
licking your lips, it'll work.
I'll talk to you later, Danielle. And then he hangs up the phone.
Sick.
Um,
God, that guy sucks.
So the three of you are still there. This is going to be probably one of the last things that we have occur in this session. But Curtis, you drive over to Zalarian Integrated Solutions. As you drive to Zalarian, you see much of the same things that Oliver sees. You see these different looking people. You see people that look a lot like the person you drove to suicide last night. You walk in the door of Zalarian. There's like not like crime scene tape or anything, but the door that that was shattered, like the glass door that was shattered, has been taped off. And you walk into the lobby. You hear the same clip clop of horse hooves you heard the night before. As you're looking around for that sound, you hear, well, our star employee is back and ready to work. I was fine with you coming in late. You turn as this familiar voice is speaking to you, Murphy Peters, your boss. And as you're looking down, expecting to see your short boss, the very short boss you're used to, you see the chest of a horse. And you look up and see the torso of Mr. Peters on top of it.
Like his tiny torso on this large horse.
In a centaur-based fusion.
So does like the horse's body like kind of go like this, and then it has to kind of meet at a certain point to make it torso?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly correct. Yes.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to get the full scope of this.
And he goes, I know you've automated your job and you're doing those reports in 10 seconds or whatever, but man. And he pulls the nearest chair to him, turns it around much like Murphy Peters did before, and then this horse body sort of like tries to shimmy into the chair as best it could, and it's got its two big old horse feet coming off the sides, sitting in it like he normally does, where his torso looks much like the torso of a human turning a chair around and sitting in. What was that? What was that, Curtis?
What do you say?
I saw his mouth move.
What can I do you for?
Did something happen last night, Curtis? You look scared as a horse. I tell you.
No,
I tell you what, kiddo,
What?
you coming in late every once in a while. No, nothing to worry about. You know, I had Toby and Chance working on it as best I could, and his big old horse hoof goes like this. You know, I had Toby and Chance working on it as if he was trying to like do this sort of emotion with a human hand. He just has this big old horse hoof that's like this. Could I get a perception check?
17.
17.
Plus, wait.
Wow.
Plus 2. 19.
Toby and Chance are both back by the same desk that they were working. Or no. They're by the water cooler where they were making fun of you before. They're both standing. Their legs are those of goats.
Oh, cool.
So Mr. Peters looks at you and he says, I'm a sort of afraid for you, kiddo. I didn't realize that. Is everything all right from last night? It looks like you didn't get a lick of sleep coming into work late. I'm allow it this.
No, I'm good. I was just working late.
Working late. I knew. You know what? Today, I'm proud of you, kid. When he does this, his like horse hoof kind of like moves around real crazy, like in a way that a horse hoof probably shouldn't. And he goes, "You know what, kid?" And really hurts his arm. And he's like,
"Are you okay?"
Are you gonna? Is Josh gonna have to shoot him now?
Oh yes.
Put him out of his misery.
Yes, I'm okay. No. Oh yes, I'm okay. I'm just sitting on this chair like a normal human camp counselor. Nothing to worry about here. And you know what? Just really put yourself to work as best you. Yeah, just put yourself as best to work as you can. You know what? Toby and Chance, they could learn a thing or two from you working late. I'm really proud of them. And he goes to stand up from the chair that he is sitting in. And as he does, you see on his left, right near his left hoof, much like a sock that you would see on a horse, is a striped armband. That is going to be the end.
My friends went to that same show.
That's the end of our session today. Thank you everybody for watching. We had a pretty good audience tonight. We're going to end it there so far. I will see everyone next week whenever we go for our next session.
Sorry I was half an hour late.
Bye.
Maybe next time you won't be late. See y'all later.